Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Murdered Soul Suspect. And we are about to confront the witch killer, the bell killer, Abigail, who apparently pointed out many witches and she would not rest until all of them were gone. Let's go to the museum. To the Ronan mobile! Yeah, that museum. And no Roman and mobile, because we can't really take the cop car of Baxter, as he was murdered as well. Come on, Ronan, put the pace in here. Let's go! I don't know where all of your drawings are, little Abigail, but to be honest, not really as interested anymore in looking for them. I wish the teleport was just a longer distance for fast travel, but it isn't. I have to learn to accept that. Sorry. I quickly drank a little bit so that I would have, so that I wouldn't have a dry throat is what I should say. But unfortunately, that just apparently makes me burp. How wonderfully full of etiquette for me as a YouTube maker. Just go, man. You don't need my permission, just go. There we go. Warning, proceeding to the final encounter will make it impossible to return to Salem. Do you want to continue? Yes, we're going to... I will have failed finding many of Abigail's pictures. Let's go back for 1 second, and with that I mean these over here. But they don't really add much more that I can see at this moment. I also will have missed a few of Julia, so that's too bad as well, but it may give you actually a reason to perhaps read through all of them. Do you want to read all these backstories? I would advise you to do so. Then I would say go buy this game. Play through it again. I've missed quite a few things. Those are the things you can find. And enjoy. Let's go.
No one deserves to be murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it, that just makes it all the more twisted.
Whoa. Where are all the people that were in the museum? Did no one stop her? Those weren't here either as well.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
No, not you, Rex. This has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Down there. Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess.
Just like you have.
Don't you dare compare me to her!
Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up! Do it now!
Abigail, stop! Rex, you piece of shit. What are you doing?
It's not back.
This was you.
Want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
Hold tight, kid. I'm on my way.
Just... How do I interact? Influence. What can stop Abigail? Killer's identity. Powerful scream. Powerful scream.
It's over, Abigail.
How can I stop Abigail? Fuck, I don't know.
No!
Joy!
What? Oh, come on! I had the first thing right. How do I affect another ghost? Possess her again and scream is all I can think of.
Joy!
Oh, let's think for a moment as this goes down. Abigail
another
is
step.
out of Rex.
No, not
I need
you,
to undo the mechanism.
This has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does. For
What ghostly
300
powers do I
years,
have that can
we have executed the
change
witches who
this?
corrupt our fair city.
Let's just... Oh, come on! I skipped and I immediately am pulled into the red zone. That is just BS. What power do I have as a ghost to affect her? Because she's now in the ghost world.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not.
She's in the ghost world. Influence and the powerful scream again. What is the next step? Rex, I thought he was unconscious so that Abigail couldn't do much, but... I would then like to possess Rex so that she has no way to do anything?
It's over, Abigail.
Just, I can't possess Rex. It's not allowing me to do so. How can I stop Abigail? I don't know. I only can possess her.
No!
Oh, come on. Let me think about this before I run in again. For some reason, I'm not allowed to possess Rex, but she is. What powers do I have? I can teleport. Reveal something? I can teleport, I can reveal something, I can cause people to react, but I can't take Abigail over. The weird thing is I can't interact also with Abigail because I walked up to her and I can't just like sucker punch her as ghost v ghost. I have no idea right now. Oh, please don't make this an episode in which I have like no clue what to do in the entire freaking episode. Like, seriously. Going to skip past this. What is here that I can interact with? For later. No guns. There's nothing here that I can see. It's all centered around this anyways. How can I otherwise dismantle this?
It's over, Abigail.
What is the clue? I'm a gosh darn idiot. I can't for the life of me think of it. What can stop Abigail? Just fucking anything at all. I can't do anything except possess.
No! No!
I can only possess Joy. That's the only thing I can do. That I can see at that moment. I have 7 seconds. So it can't be really far. It cannot be like it's the thing that I need to do can be really far away from the stage. But if I'm looking around the stage, I do not get a single pop-up of what I can do. What in the world do I do? Ghost abilities. Is there anything I can't touch? What can I do? What can I do? The problem is if I go in right now, I have absolutely no freaking clue again. This is what I dislike. If I would have known this ahead of time, I would have looked into making this interesting, but we stopped right at the point that I'll... Otherwise I would have had made a save right outside of the museum, and then I would have gone in, and then I could have had some time thinking about it. What can stop Abigail? I can only possess Joy, but Joy can't do anything apparently anymore. I can possess Rex in order to prevent her to possess Rex, which is what I would be my first instinct. I can't manipulate the lever, and I can't sucker punch Ghost v Ghost. What do I do? I can't poltergeist anything. Joy is gonna die again, but I'm just gonna take a slow walk looking around what the heck it is the game wants me to do, because personally I am a little confused. I can't possess these corpses. Is there anything here that's useful? Influence and then powerful screen. This one we had pretty quickly. But what I don't find fair is that Abigail takes over Rex, but I'm not allowed to do so.
It's over, Abigail.
And I can't sucker punch this girl. Which, I know it's a girl, but I would still do that. I can possess Abigail. I can't do anything here. All I have is this, and then I can only dispossess.
No. No. No.
I have no idea. I am going to look online during this video, which I really dislike and find unprofessional, but I have no freaking clue right now. I would love to find it out on my own, but I am recording for YouTube, and I can't just, for the life of me, just, you know, restart the video at a save point that I prefer to get into the story. I have no idea. You know what? I'm going to stay in Abigail. No, because we already tried staying in Abigail while she died. I can't interact with this. I can't interact with that. I have nothing to interact with. What can save Joy? Influence. Scream. But having to do this all over again every time is not cool. Just what can sucker punch? What? I can't grab her arm. Why the heck does that take so much trouble? I tried to click on that so much.
Time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem, It is time to pay for your sins!
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me? Two can play at that game.
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine.
Oh, and there I was all frustrated. It is what I wanted to do. Ghost on the ghost action, but for some reason wasn't pressing the right button or wasn't looking at her at the right angle apparently.
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Rex was my most influential. The most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
How can he be so strong?
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
Changed. Every time to another
I
person.
didn't use the same killer for every murder.
Yeah.
Baxter. Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
Hey, their eye isn't poked out yet. But then, indeed, your killers... Wait a second, you don't want to ask that question. Ronan's going to ask, why did you kill me? Because I probably was already used as a killer, and I don't remember.
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
Don't really like it. Yeah. You were one of the killers.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. How could I? You made me kill her.
Demonic powers. Can I? I'm holding my hands on the keys here.
If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
Whoa, I'm half not there for realsies.
We all got a dark side, sometimes obvious, sometimes not. If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
Hasn't been a Bell killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Ronan?
And so we end Murdered Soul Suspect. I'm kind of happy actually in a sense now I realize that I couldn't find the right button, otherwise this episode would have been really short. But yeah, as I already said from the beginning, I want the sucker puncher. Okay, grab her arm. Fine as well. Nonetheless, that I did see some things coming in, but not before, well, in the museum I saw Baxter, but then I really quickly realized that I don't think that's it. And then already when Abigail, well, was shown that she was watching me, I already had a clue, and even before he asked, I knew that he was already a killer. But wow, that was some unique game. I understand that it's now a little bit difficult to buy it when you know the clue already, but I did miss quite a few drawings of the girl, and there's certainly some backstory that I didn't show you, simply because, by my knowledge, although some people do like background stories, me just reading aloud everything is not going to be the most exciting thing ever. But this was cool. This was unique. This was very... It was both not just a detective, but also sometimes moral aspects came around, and it had a little smidgen of history in which, well, as some of you may know, I enjoy much. It has certainly had a dark theme across it with Ronan's past and then the whole night skies and what have you not. So personally, I really enjoyed this game, and I'm sure if you are here until this very last video that you enjoyed watching me play this. It is time for a brand new game after this. I am not sure which it's going to be. I am considering, for instance, the Council, which is also some dark thing, but that only has a first chapter, and there are probably a few more coming out the way that is made in the form of The Wolf Among Us, or what have you not, with chapters. Whatever it is going to be, or by the way, the other one would be, because I said games, would be Vampire, but that it won't be out when I finish this game yet. But that's definitely also on my list. A vampire game with a doctor in, set in London during the, well, Spanish flu, I believe I should call it. Not sure if that is the right thing, but yeah, during a major viral outbreak with a lot of people dying, what have you not. And supposedly you can, well, avoid killing people for your blood, but you can also go very violent, which means there's a lot of ways to play that game, and that interests me a lot. Besides, it's been a while since we had a true RPG vampire game of any, well, any size, if you will. And then I do mean RPG, not like a hack and slash, because I do know that Castlevania's last episode isn't too far away from this date, but that is a lot of hack and slash in form of also, well, Blood Rain or what have you not. Anyways, we're talking about Murder Soul Suspect. Enjoyed it. I'm going to come back with another RPG-like or fantasy game. We'll have to see what it's going to be. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next episode. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave it down in the comments, or if it's one of these games that I named and you say like, oh yes, I want to see that, also feel free to leave it down in the comments. Or whatever you have well, thoughts regarding the channel. And perhaps even leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Because yes, I have strategy, but I also certainly have roleplay and dark fantasy on the channel. I'm being long-winded because, well, I'm taking it all in the game, and it is always what I tend to do after a while. And I think it is time to just sit back, drink a little bit, think a little bit, and say thank you for watching. And remember, even beyond the veil, great peril yields great beauty. I thank you for watching.